do we actually mean by the concept of a worker, of an employer, of a workplace? All these things are changing. There's nothing predetermined about whether technology will be good or bad for our societies.
On sait bien sûr que la croissance mondiale est plutôt à la baisse. Elle se situe autour de 3% désormais, contre 3,5 ou 4% avant la crise de 2008.
Much more so than in the past, the IMF is taking into account the impacts of economic developments and economic policies on distribution, on inequality.
Complex processes need the smartness, the circumspection, the interaction of people.
Do you have figures on all sort of European countries where Upwork workers are geographically sort of providing their services?
Technology in itself does not create the good solutions, okay? You need competent workers, you need workers who have experience on how to design a technology platform.
If we limit ourselves in to organizing at the national boundary, then I don't see how we'll get beyond trying to compete with each other. And I think the only way out of this hole, the only way to avoid a race to the bottom here is if we can find ways of collaborating rather than just purely competing.
There is now this consultation. It's now the point to go and the time to go to the Commission or to the Parliament's people and say how unions want to have this platform done.
In most of the cases, the status of these platforms, it's not really clear. It's not clear what they are. Are they an employer? Are they something like a temporary work agency? Are they a service provider?
Workplace innovation promises to achieve better organizational performance and a better quality of working life simultaneously.
The current projects we have, how do we stimulate the participation of workers when it comes to innovation in the manufacturing? Which role and what kind of level of involvement do we need to take on?
The academics have been saying for the last 40 years that the post-war model of work is dead. This time, I think it really is a new paradigm of work organisation is emerging.
Should the European Parliament or should the European trade unions push for also data-driven management thing to fight the data-driven management that companies are using? Or you think that this is so complex that this cannot be done and should be another direction?
What I see, for instance, in the debate in the European Parliament, when it's on the digital single market, it's on privacy, and that's of course a very important topic. It's on consumer protection, and I would not ignore that topic, but how this is going to change the world of work is hardly an issue of policy making, of debates.
Are needed because other scientists are bringing other challenges, and so your conference and your conclusions can be a blueprint. I'm sure we will not have to all questions the same answers, but to discuss all questions and to come to compromises or to come to a common understanding, or to say these questions should be deepened via research people, via third parties. That's my offer as a feedback to you.